Do you know Beanie Sigel?
I think I met him a couple times. I don't know him like that, but I know him. You know what I mean?
What'd you think of the whole situation where he got knocked out?
Well, he got knocked down from what I
Oh, you didn't get knocked out?
Yeah, they said
Got knocked
he
down.
just got knocked
But
down.
still.
I
In
mean,
front of
I
his
thought
wife
that was
and
some real
kids.
disrespectful shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like we coming up in the age where, you know, motherfuckers don't have respect for legends and you know, people that have really paved the way. Like, you know, like you sat here and asked me some shit one time about a few people that I've respected, and I ain't gonna say shit whether I agree or disagree.
Right.
And I definitely would never run up on a motherfucking, you know what I mean? One of those type of people and try to snuff them or have one of my people snuff them and I hope one of my people wouldn't take it on themselves to do that, you know? Because if they do, I kind of have to take responsibility for that, for creating an atmosphere for my people to even feel like they could do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or want to do some shit like that.
And there's repercussions for that.
Listen, that shit ain't cool, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit ain't cool. And I think they all supposed to be on some Muslim shit, so that really ain't cool. Like, you know? That's your Muslim brother, like, you know?
Meek is Muslim?
I'm talking about the brother that,
Oh, they hit him?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Bey, that's like a Moorish name, you know? So that's like, you know, Muslim affiliated.
I think his wife was there too. I think his kids were there.
And hit him from behind. Like, that's not cool, man.
Right.
That's not cool. Like he said, you don't get points for shit like that. Like, real niggas know you don't get points for shit like that.
And this is not the Broad Street bully Beanie in his
Right.
prime. This is someone who has lost a lot of weight.
He's lost a lung, fucking all
He
kind
lost.
of shit.
He got shot, lost a lung. Clearly, he's had health problems over the years. Because I remember when I interviewed him last, he was huge. He was drinking lean really heavily. He got busted with lean, I think, like the next night.
Yep.
He was, and then like he went to prison. Then he got shot, and this is the shell of the man that he used to be. I mean, he was like considered one of the biggest gangsters in hip hop, like in terms of like the authenticity of what it is that he talked about and what it is that he lived.
Yep.
Like, this was the dude that people were genuinely scared of.
Mm-hmm.
I remember he told me this crazy story about how
Kanye was like at a diner or something. You know the story already?
Yeah.
And he was feeling how some dudes was like looking at him sideways at his jewelry or whatever.
Yeah.
And he started to get kind of nervous, and he called you up.
So when I got to ask Kanye, yo, do you know this guy right here? It was like, nah, I just pulled the chair from him, you know, and Kanye had his jewelry tucked in. He take your chain out. And that was like a badge, that Rockefeller chain. Like, we don't do that. At least I didn't roll that way.
like that's the type of shit that Beanie used to do, but that's not the Beanie today.
Well, I feel he still got that type of heart. You know what I mean?
got
Like,
that.
you're always going to have that type of heart. It's just your physical might not be able to, you know what I mean, match up to that anymore. You know what I mean? Back then, his physical was matching his spirit. He's always going to have that spirit of, motherfuckers, untuck your chain. Ain't nobody touching you. But now it's like, you know, because of whatever trials and tribulations his body's been through, he doesn't have that same, you know, intimidation factor.
Yeah. He doesn't. And it seems like he's not on that shit anymore.
Right, because he seems like he's more on his Muslim.
Right. He's older. His wife wraps her head now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I see his Instagram. They be wearing the whole Muslim garb and all that. He be with his brothers and all of that. Like, he definitely don't seem like the same type of person. But then you always the same person, you know, that person is always inside you. You know what I mean?
I guess the thing that I don't like is that when you look at Meek's history with this type of thing, so his man went and snuffed Beanie, and then his other man, or maybe it was the same man, went and snuffed Quentin Miller.
Oh, word. Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Quentin Miller got, you know, and this is a little dude who's not on that shit at all. And I feel like Meek is trying to offset some of the losses he's taken by taking it out on people who you don't really get wins off of anyways. You know what I mean? It's almost like bullying the weak.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's never nothing that nobody official is going to give you
right.
respect for.
Because Drake showed up in your city, dissed you on stage, had people singing back to back right along with him, talk shit about you in your own city. You had your mans out there talking a bunch of shit in the parking lot, didn't do nothing. You know, if you really go head up, go head up with Drake's crew. Drake don't roll with a bunch of pushovers, not at that level. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, a gangster is someone who does what he wants, and a bully does what he can. You know what I mean? Like, to me, like, Suge Knight was a bully. Suge will fuck with people that he knew he could fuck with.
Right.
And, you know, one day he went and fucked with the wrong person, and now he's where he is. But, you know, at a certain point, Suge started getting knocked out. You know, people stopped going for that shit. Like, no, you're not going to go in here and run shit like this, you know, 93 anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're going to do it, go be about it. Don't go and pick, you know, the dudes who is older. And,
Yeah, gangster
you know,
don't give a fuck. He like
right. If you a gangster, pop off.
circumstances. Yeah, it's not all about trying to prey on the weak type of shit.
Right. That's a bully to me. And honestly, I don't think anyone respects bullies. They never have.
Absolutely not. Well, but see, in this day and age, you see, we living at a different time with motherfuckers with different codes. Like, a bully might get respected by these tight pants wearing fucking funny style, you know what I mean? Weave wearing motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I like Meek as an artist. I think Meek is dope.
You know what? His fucking freestyle that he did, what was that on?
On Flex, yeah.
Oh, man,
Nice.
now that shit right there, I was like, let's hear some more of that shit. Because it seemed like he usually be trying to do that party. I don't even want to hear that right now. You need to come with some real, fuck all them trap beats too, like that 808 shit. Come on some real hip-hop shit with those type of rhymes, Meek. And trust me, that shit could help get you back on board. Leave all this beef shit alone.
Right.
Express yourself. Say what the fuck you want to say. Get back to what fucking got you here in the first place.
Drop some hot shit.
That's all. That solves everything.
Because he has fans still.
Of course.
People are fucking with him.
Of course. It's not like people hated him. Like some people, you know, have gone through battles and just got mangled so bad you just never hear of him again. Like, as bad as it was as at the time with back to back and all of that, Meek still has a chance and an ability to come back from that.
Oh yeah, people still fucking with him.
Like niggas wasn't fucking with cannabis and all that type of shit after. You know what I mean? With all of that shit that happened with him and you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I think people give up. That's what happens.
true.
If cannabis said, whatever, I'm going to keep dropping shit every day. Fuck it. Fuck LL Cool J. Fuck that, you know, second round knockout was his shit. But I'm saying, like, you know, fuck that, the Ripper's back. Who cares? I'm still nice. I spit. I've been tearing up these mixtapes. Yeah, my album wasn't right because the, you know, whatever, my, you know, chemistry with Wyclef wasn't quite there. But fuck it. I'm going to get back to the mixtape Cannabis. I'm going to start dropping hot shit over and over again and come back. I mean, like look at what 2 Chainz did. 2 Chainz was called Titty Boy.
Reinvented himself.
Reinvented himself, and he's now still one of the hottest dudes. Well into his late 30s, early 40s. I don't know how old he is, but it's like, he said, fuck it. He just started dropping hot shit. Cannabis just started, like, he kind of just stopped for a while, and then came out like 5 years later with some, you know, kind of like substandard production, and you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
that's what I'm saying. All Meek got to do to solve all this is just drop some hot shit. But I feel like the shit he was touching on that Funk Flex rhyme and all that, you know what I mean? Just that's the shit niggas want to hear. Like, you know what I mean? I don't always want to hear that. Let's turn up, you know? Nah. Come on, give me some real shit.
Exactly.